What is going on? We are live on Tuesday's free coaching. It has been a bit since I've done one of these. I think it's been about 3 weeks. So bear with me here. I got to get a little refresh there. Just did a coaching / speaking session for Century 21 group. Shout out to you guys if you're in here. Look, today I want to get real with you guys because this is the first live coaching of 2023. So when you're jumping in here, let me know when you're in here. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Looks like here I have bad internet service. Trying to fix that right here, right now. Just could turn my internet off my phone. Boom. All right, so we're good to go. So first off, you guys see the beard here. The beard is growing. We are going to be shaving it off in about 2 weeks, so it's not going to last long. But you saw the title, right? We saw the title, so I'm going to get right to it. It's 2023. We are only a few days in, and you are already on a path to burnout and how to fix it. What do I mean by this? I continue to hear not just the agents I coach, but people in general tell me about their goals and how excited they are, and they go all in January 1, January 2, and they do everything full steam. They put their foot on the gas pedal, and they go through it all. They say, you know what? I'm going to start waking up at 5 a.m., even though they woke up at 7 for 12 months prior. Hey, you know what? I'm going to go to the gym every day, even though they never went to the gym last year. Hey, I'm going to make 100 dials a day, even though they only made 5 a week last year. And you get all excited because you got these big dreams, you got these big goals. Who here right now is feeling that you got all these big dreams, all these big goals, and you're all in? You're all in. You're going to the gym, right? You're making more dials more than ever. You're waking up earlier than ever. Who here is in that boat? Comment me if that is you. And first off, I'm proud of you for wanting to raise the standard. I'm proud of you for getting to that level. But here's what will happen, and it's not a if, it's a when. You are on a path to burnout. You've done this before. You've been here before. You may not remember, but you've been here before, where you set a high goal and a high expectation, and you raised the standard, and you went all in. And a few weeks went by, and you got burnt out. A few weeks went by, and you got burnt out. And that burnout lasted not only a few days, but a few weeks, a few months. And that burnout continued through the rest of the year. And then next thing you know, the end of the year happened. And you didn't stay consistent with your goals. But if we look back to the beginning of 2022, you had high intentions, you had high goals, high standards. But the problem is you went in way too fast. You went in way too fast. See, what is going to happen is that it's going to create this lack of energy. You're going to go so fast to hit these goals, and you'll be so excited that there's going to be this roadblock. There's going to be this wall that you hit. And that wall is going to put you on your ass for quite some time. It's going to be very hard to come back. We all know that. So how do we fix this? How do we fix this? John, I want to go to the gym more. John, I want to make more dials. John, I want to wake up earlier. So if I don't go all in now, how the heck do I do it? Right? How do I do it? So we call this a progression pattern. A progression pattern. So if you want this progression pattern, if you want to understand what it is, drop a yes into the comments. Drop a yes into the comments if you want to learn how to not get burnt out. Because this is what is so important for you, to be able to sustain a new lifestyle. And that's what it comes down to. The goal isn't to wake up at 5 a.m. in January. The goal isn't to make 100 dials a day in January. The goal isn't to lose the 50 pounds in January. The goal is to create a new lifestyle. Would you agree? Yes or yes? Right? To create a new lifestyle. Well, to create a new lifestyle, you need to create this progression pattern. So all you're going to do is simply write down one of your goals. What's one of your goals you have right now? Is it to make more dials, wake up earlier, go to the gym? What is one of these goals that you're all in on right now? And then with that goal, ask yourself, how can I progress my way there? And let me give you an example. So you want to make 100 dials a day. We'll start there. You want to make 100 dials a day. Don't start making 100 dials a day today. I'm telling you not to make 100 dials a day today. I'm telling you, if you made 50 dials a day last year or 25, doesn't mean you do 50 dials a day for this week. And then 60 dials a day the week after that. And then 70 dials a day. And you continue until you get to the 100 dials a day. Then that's the standard. If it takes you 4 to 6 weeks, that's fine. Same with waking up. You want to start waking up at 5 a.m., but you're used to waking up at 7? Don't start waking up at 5 a.m. today. Don't fall into the trap. Don't do it. You're going to be the same exact place you were last year. So let's just say you started waking up at 5 a.m. That's what you want, but 7 a.m. is your normal wake up time, 7:30, 8 o'clock. Let's start with 6:30 for 2 weeks, and then 6:15 for 2 weeks, and then 5:30 for 2 weeks, and then 5:15 for 2 weeks, then 5 o'clock, and that's the new standard. It took you, yes, 6 to 8 weeks to get there. You can cut you down if you want, depending on what time you woke up normally. But 6 to 8 weeks to get there versus doing it for 6 to 8 weeks and burning out for the rest of the year. Hear me again, please, when I tell you. If it takes 6 to 8 weeks to get there and hold that as a lifestyle, it is way better than doing it for 6 to 8 weeks and then burning out. I just need to say it again. You guys need to hear what I'm saying. Doing something, and if it takes 6 to 8 weeks to get that built into your lifestyle, is way better than doing something for 6 to 8 weeks and burning out and not doing it the rest of the year, or not doing it for the next 6 to 8 months. Okay, let's just say you want to start going to the gym. All right, great. You want to go to the gym 5 days a week, but you always go to the gym 1 day a week. Let's start with 3 days a week and do that for a month, and then 4 days a week and do that for a month, and then 5 days a week. Yeah, it took you 3 months to get to 5 days a week, but guess what? You didn't do in the meantime. You didn't burn out. You progressed there. So you need to create this progression pattern of whatever the goal is that you have. What is the goal? Create the progression pattern to get there. And you'll find yourself at the end of the year being more consistent and not having that burnout. So I just want to jump on here for 10 minutes. I'm seeing you guys in about 3 to 4 weeks. I got a beard going. I just did an hour and a half session. It's supposed to be 45 minutes of speaking. My fault. I'll go ahead and I speak a little too long sometimes. But here's the truth, guys, on today. That progression pattern will without a doubt create that lifestyle that you're looking to find. Because it's a lifestyle change. It's not a January change. It's a lifestyle change, not a January change. So in the comments, I want to know, what is this goal that you have? And what's the new progression pattern that you're going to put in place? As I said before, if it takes you 6 to 8 weeks to create this new lifestyle, it is way better than doing it for 6 to 8 weeks and stopping because of burnout. How do I know this? Well, we've coached over 10,000 agents. How do I know this? Because it's human nature for us to go all in and then burn the hell out and find such a hard time to get back on track. Last thing I want to touch on, because I feel it's right. If anybody watched last night's game of the Bills versus Bengals, we saw what happened. If you didn't watch it, it's all over the internet. And that young man, whether he comes out of it or doesn't come out of it, we all hope he does. We pray he does. He didn't know that was coming. He didn't know. He actually said something to his friends. He has a guy on his team that they grew up a town away from each other. They played ball together. They went to the same college together. And then now they're on the same team together. So this kid who he grew up with, they ventured the entire football experience from 7 years old all the way up to NFL. And they did an interview with him. They did an interview with him last week. And he was saying that they did a prayer. And this prayer was for the whole team. And he reached over and grabbed his friend's hand. And this is the guy who last night was unfortunately taken to the hospital. He was saying that they did a prayer last week. And he grabbed his friend's hand, the guy that's been with him since 7 years old. And he grabbed his hand and he said, "I love you. And I cherish every moment." And they asked why. Why did you turn to him and say that? He said, "Because you never know when this could all be taken away from us. So if I don't say it now, when will I?" Say it one more time. Grab this grown man's hand. It's a week ago. And he said, "I love you." And he said, "Why'd you do that?" He said, "I felt like I needed to tell him that because we never know when this thing's going to be taken from us. And I'm just trying to cherish every moment." That's what this young man said. And unfortunately, what happened last night happened. So I say all that to say, tell someone you love them today. Grown man and grown man doesn't make a difference. Tell someone you love them today. Cherish every moment because you never know when it could be all taken away from us. Put your prayers up for that young man. Hopefully he comes out on top of this. I'm sure he will. And make sure you guys understand that life is bigger than real estate. Life is bigger than business. Life is bigger than what I just talked about. Life is way bigger than that. And if we don't take advantage of each and every moment, we don't take advantage of these moments that we need to cherish, and we don't create moments to cherish, and we don't tell those that we love them, why are we doing this? Right? Why are we doing this? So look, I'll be back next week for another Tuesday free coaching session. Put your prayers up for that young man. If you need me, you know where to find me. And don't forget, don't fall into the burnout already in 2023. Create the progression pattern. Put in the comments. I would love to know what goal that you have and what the progression pattern is going to be, and go dominate 2023. I'm along for this ride with you guys. I'm excited to bring you in more content, more videos, new podcasts, same podcast, rebranded, launching in about a month or so. So if you need me, you know where to find me. Otherwise, go crush it and cherish every moment, and go create moments to cherish.